Hey, it's BrickTsar. I'm going to do a little haul, not much to it, but I also want to do a bat. But first, let's look at some of the comments from previous videos. Old Sprite says, "Boy, you a country." You got that right. And here's one from the Jackhammer. And first of all, I want to say the Jackhammer makes much better video quality than I do. But this is from the Jackhammer. He says, "BrickTsar, I've never wanted to comment, but I want you to know that you and your son really helped me out mentally. I've been watching your videos for about 6 months now. Your videos and Bricklink really make me happier and get me through a lot of tough things at the moment. Every time I see you and your son, or Greg and Clark, it really brightens even my worst of days. Thank you very much for all you do. Honestly, keep up the awesome work. I make your videos a post of my daily routine, and I really appreciate that. You've changed my life a whole lot. So one last time, thank you." And I thank you, the Jackhammer, and appreciate the comment. You know, anytime you comment, just lets me know who you are. And I've seen Jackhammer videos before, and perhaps I haven't commented on his videos. He's done some really good mocks and things like that. But those types of comments help me because you know, you deal with the trolls a lot on YouTube, and having somebody mention that, and also mention some of the things that I deal with or other people I know have dealt with, just having downtimes. And I don't mean, when I say downtime, I'm not talking about where you just chilling, taking a break. I'm talking about when you just feel bad, mentally, emotionally, that type of bad. Not just because you're tired, because you worked hard, but just you're at your breaking point. I don't know if that's exactly what he's talking about, but I have those moments too. And sometimes making videos helps me, but more often it's watching other people or interacting with other people. Because when you isolate yourself, that's when you tend to get in a worse state, and people is what can help you. So thank you, Jackhammer, for the nice comment. Really appreciate it. So we're going to do this haul, but it's going to also tie in with a question. Now, this question wasn't specifically a bat question, but it is one I get quite often, and it's one I can understand that people would ask it, because to other people it doesn't make any sense. But first, let's show you what's in this. This is from Canada, and I ordered it on Bricklink. And you can already quite possibly tell what it is. All right. What was the seller's name? I don't remember. It was from Canada. All right, so we got the instruction manual for... Dun, da, da, da. Yes, that is the instruction manual for the Galaxy Explorer. Also known as Set 497. This is the European version. And these instructions are actually in much better condition than I expected. It was the cheapest price on Bricklink. I looked at the 497 instructions and the 928, and I didn't want to get one that was totally torn, but these are in really good shape. It doesn't appear to be any separation, but nice. I would say that's very good condition, not poor condition. Very good. So I also got the instructions for the blue furry. I know it's Fury. I like saying blue furry. I need to find that blue furry picture again. But this is one of our, both of these were sets that we're looking for in 2018 to complete. And I found one on eBay, and I was going to get it, but they didn't show an instruction manual in the picture, and he had his at a decent price. So if I get it and he has instructions, great. But I just wanted to be on the safe side. I didn't want to have to place another order for instructions. Here's a classic Castles set, 6009. I think that's a Black Knight set. Here's a vintage instruction manual. This is actually, these old instruction manuals were for like little plates things. Wait a minute. I don't know if I've seen that train. They actually made that a set. This bus was never a set. It's more like an ideal book. But the house is pretty neat looking. And the interior room, pretty cool. That would have been hard to build back then because they didn't. It was, some of these parts, these gray parts, might not be in as many sets. They might be in the train sets and stuff. See, that's gray. Maybe they did have these in a parts pack like that in gray. Gray was not as common as the white and the red, and even the black. All right, and I also got the instruction manual for this one. I think that one's something Xenon. And I got another instruction manual for this kitchen, set 263. All right, so let's get to the question. It's not a back question, but here it is. It's from Axel Van Dam. His avatar's a penguin. I like that. Axel Van Dam says, why should someone want the instruction manual? All right, so I was talking about, he said that on the video where I was talking about selling the instruction manual for the Millennium Falcon. And he said, and for $75 to $100? Not saying you're wrong, but that just seems crazy to me. And I can totally understand you. I totally understand that. And I've actually paid much more than that for an instruction manual. I've paid more than that for Darth Maul instructions. Close to that for the minifigure set, 3723. Close to that for the Dragon. And close to that for the Statue of Liberty. Those were some expensive instruction manual. Also for the original Death Star, I got that original instruction manual. Why do people like me and whoever might buy the Millennium Falcon instructions, why might they pay that much or buy any instruction manual when most instructions you can find online? Well, for me personally, it's about having a complete set. If I collect sets, so if I don't have the original instruction manual, it's not complete. The instruction manual to me is more important than the box. I would also love to have the box, but I can live without the box. Got to have the instruction manual. The second reason I like the instruction manual that's printed and real, that you can touch, is they're actually easier to use to assemble the set. I have used online instructions, whether it be from Brick Factory or actually from Lego. And I hate using Lego's PDF file. They're actually harder to use than some other websites, but sometimes it's hard to tell the colors real well on the online instructions, and sometimes it's hard to see, especially some that people have just scanned and uploaded. The scans aren't real good, so it's actually easier. I know when TheyMightBeBricks built Darth Maul, it was much easier using the printed instructions than the online instructions. But still, you might be saying, well, if you can get them online, why pay all that money? But I like to have a complete set, and the instructions go with that. And sometimes there's just something about having the actual printed thing. And like with the Millennium Falcon instruction manual, there was like other little things in there that you could see, you could read about. So it's kind of like some of the Lego Ideas sets where you have extra details. I love it when Lego makes manuals like that where they give you extra details or show you alternate builds. A lot of the old classic sets showed alternate builds in there, or showed scenes with various sets. This one looks like it's just showing a scene with various sets on there. I love those stage photos like that. But there's also another problem is, you know, there's actually sets that Lego did not make printed instructions, and you had to go online to get the instructions, and now they've taken those offline. So fortunately, fans saved them because Lego didn't save them. So some of the Lego factory sets, the instructions are gone from Lego. The website's gone, but fans did save them, so we do have access to those. And those are only online. There are no printed copy. So when I build the Lego factory set, that's the city skyline, there was never printed instructions for that. And that's kind of disappointing. But those are some of the reasons why some of us might pay that. But financially, economically, it makes more sense to just use online instructions. In fact, I know there's probably people out there, if they buy an expensive set, they may just sell the instructions just to get rid of them and just keep the set. There may be people that do that. I don't know. But Anyway, tell me what you do. Do you keep your instructions? Do you care? I know a lot of kids, they probably just wad them up and throw them away. And that's why Lego doesn't care if the instructions are all wrinkled and crumpled in your set, because they know that most kids don't care about them. But I do. I'm not like most kids. Anyway, thank you. Appreciate the question, Axel. It's a very good question, and I know one that a lot of people think about as far as when they see somebody like me doing a haul that's nothing but instruction manuals and then turn it into a 10-minute or longer video. Sorry about that. I gotta go. Bye.